First and foremost, I would like to greet and welcome again all participants, region and international participants. Hello and ta'alofa. My name is Sapeta. I am 21 years old. And I am an international member from a small island nation from the South Pacific called Tuvalu. And it's been 8 months now since I first joined this training called HJ Youth Leadership Training International. I will be the first speaker for this Youth Leaders Series talk this afternoon. And today I will be giving a brief introduction to HJ YLT training. And just a minute, I'll be sharing my screen. So for those of you who are curious, for those of you who want to know more about HJ YLT, I hope that this lecture will help you to understand more about this training, about the programs that are conducted in this training, what do we do in this training, and the inspirations in this training. Are you excited? Yes, so let's get started. Youth Leadership Training International has a motto that says, "Become the light of the world with a filial heart for heaven." Now let's look at the origin of HJ YLT training. This training is established and founded by our Asia Pacific Group Chairman, Dr. Chung Shik-yong, through the inspiration of Reverend Dr. Sun Myung Moon and Dr. Hak Jahan Moon. Now, what is this training is all about? What is HJ YLT is all about? This training is a special training that was established to raise up young people to become true children who can practice true love and living for the sake of others to become the light of the world that will lead in building a peaceful world. Who wants to live in peace here? I believe we all want to live in peace, right? So, as we can see, what is the most common problem that we can see that is happening in our neighborhood, that is happening in our society? It says here, the most serious social problems are youth problems and family breakdown. Is it true? Yes. So this is the current update of our members at the moment. We have 19 Filipinos. We have one from Indonesia and one from Tuvalu, that's me, one from Fiji, one from Singapore, one from Swaziland, one from Malaysia, with a total of 25 members. We have more members, but they already graduated, so they already went home. And if you can see on the screen, we have 13 countries, right? This shows us that this training is so international. And if we look on the map, we can see that this training is not only concentrating around Asia. It has reached the shores of the Pacific Island. It has reached Tuvalu. It has reached Fiji. And that's why we are here. So for those of you who wants to travel around Asia, for those who wants to travel around the world, explore, make sure you join YLT and join us. So let's continue. Our vision, the vision of this training, it says, a family of global youth helping to build a world of peace by practicing true love beyond race, nationality, and religion. From what we see, this training is so international, right? So we are living under one roof with different brothers and sisters from different race, different nationalities, and different background religions. Are you excited to join YLT? Are you still with me? Yes. So we have 6 missions in total. And I will guide you through each one of these missions, and I will just give slide descriptions, slide explanations on each of these missions, because further down I will show pictures and then I will explain more. So the first mission, it says, if you want to read with me, we can read together. First one is to train youth to develop their hearts of giving and living for the sake of others through community services and outreach programs. So through this training is trying to train youth, is trying to teach them how to develop their hearts of giving through living for the sake of others. So we conduct voluntary community service project in which all the members are all engaged in. And the second mission is to nurture youth to become peace-loving global citizens who can embrace the world through multicultural activities and international engagements. So in this case, this mission is basically saying that once we are so international, since we are living with different brothers and sisters from different countries, we can become peace-loving global citizens. Why? Because we are able to embrace each other. We are able to embrace brothers and sisters from different countries, right? Despite the differences of backgrounds and races. And number 3 mission, it says to guide youth to become champions of peace through building camaraderie and living harmoniously with brothers and sisters of different religious backgrounds and nationalities. So of course, this training is also trying to train all the members, all the individuals to become champions of peace through building mutual friendship. By living together for a very long time, we come to understand each other's background, each other's differences, and we are able to embrace them, right? So moving on to mission number 4, to impart multidimensional leadership and practical training, including physical and spiritual fitness, communication skills, entrepreneurial ability, service experience, and various enrichment programs. For this mission, because we are staying together as one family despite the differences, we are able to develop our communication skills. And not only that, this training is not only training the members intellectually, but also it's training the members physically and spiritually, and that's through martial arts fitness. And this is one of my experience. We know that some Asian members are not really good in speaking English, and in this way, we are able to help them. We are able to communicate daily, and that improves their communication skills. Yeah? So mission number 5, to empower youth to convey their hopes and inspirations acquired during the training to other youth people in the society, and thereby solving youth-related issues. For this mission, this training is also engaging in workshops such as Leaders Connect. At these times, all youth are all gathered at one place, and they are able to share to one another their hearts. They are openly sharing their hopes and inspirations, and in which they are able also to find solutions that they can solve youth-related issues. Right? And the last mission is to become the light of the world by embodying the standard of our inspiration. This is actually saying that once you join the training, like for me, I am a trainee, right? I'm from YLT. So I was able, the knowledge that I acquired from the training, I was able to give light. I was able to reach out to other youth, not only in my country, but to the youth that I met here in the Philippines. I inspire them, we are able to inspire them, for them to be able to know their values, to know their purpose, so that they can continue, right? So there are 5 basic programs in this training. Number 1, service activities. 2, giving life, which is educating people. Number 3 is adventures. 4, other activities such as workshops. And the last one is fundraising campaign. For service activities, we are able to share God's love to people. And this actually achieves mission number 1. It helps the individuals, it helps the members to develop the heart of giving, the heart of living for the sake of others. We are able to give joy to other youth. We are able to reach out to the children, to the elders here in the Philippines, or to the communities, or to wherever we go around the world traveling, we do service project, reaching out to people, sharing God's love to people, right? Are you still with me? Yeah. And then the next one, through this service project, what can you see on the picture? What can you tell me about the picture? Well, I see a big family, a big happy family, right? No one here can recognize, no one here is discriminated. This is actually the most beautiful picture I've ever seen. All starting from little children to elders. They are all engaging together. They're all able to relate to each other and create an atmosphere of a family. So let's move on to fundraising campaigns. What do we achieve from fundraising campaigns? It says here, finding our true self. Of course, you know who you are, you know your limits, you know your capability. But for some of you who are not able to know what is their capabilities, what are their limits, this is a training that can help you to find your true self. Some of us, for me, from my experience, I was not really a socialized person. But through this training, I was able to meet more people. I was able to socialize, communicate with strangers, and this actually builds my confidence. This actually helps me to engage to other people. And yeah, moving on, experience God's heart. Through fundraising and through service projects, we are able to meet people. We are able to embrace children. We are able to meet elders, parents, uncles, right? And this is the most happiest feeling that you can feel if you see a person smiling back at you. If you embrace children, this is actually, you're feeling joy, right? Right inside. You're experiencing God's heart. That's joy. Next one, it resurrects our sincerity. Let's say before this pandemic, this is an external example. Before this pandemic, we do our responsibilities. Sometimes we do our responsibilities just for compliance, right? Sometimes we just do it for the sake of doing it. But this time, we are actually doing it with a sincere heart. Through this training, it revives your sincerity through doing things. For our life of faith, internally, in an internal example, also before this pandemic, our life of faith are all shallow, right? Oh, well, for some people, our life of faith is so conceptual. But during this time, we are very sincere. And through this training also, we are able to revive our sincerity. We are able to give heart to whatever we are doing. And also it helps us in our life of faith. The next one, it says, it removes negative attitude. Through this training, since we are living in a big family of different youth, different brothers and sisters from different countries, different races, and different religious backgrounds, we are living together in one roof. And you know, every individual has different characters, has different personalities. Sometimes you will get angry to one of the brother, but you have no choice. You have to overcome yourself. You have to humble down yourself. You have to love the brother and the sister. You have to embrace them. In this way, you are able to develop a heart of gratitude. You are able to remove your negative attitude, right? Are you excited? And next one, it helps members to become champion of true love. Because we are living together, there is no fighting every day. We are actually practicing true love. Even if one sister or one brother is doing something that sometimes it doesn't make you feel okay about certain things, but through this training, we are able to inherit a heart of true love. We are able to practice every day in this training a heart of true love, and we are able to embrace each other we are able to love each other. And that's what makes us champion of true love. This is one example of a service project carried out in India. This is one example that also cultivates members to live for the sake of others. This is just voluntary work. But as you can see in the picture, all these children and all these elders, these people, they are able to relate, they are able to help each other. They are able to live for the sake of others. This is just a wonderful picture, and this is one of the memorable picture for YLT. This picture is in Thailand. Actually, these members are helping these children in classroom. They are actually helping them through teaching basic English. They are also helping children to develop their communicating skills. Actually, we are not professional teachers, but we help through communicating. We are able to talk to them and teach them some basic English. And yeah, this is one of the training for YLT. This picture is one of a graduation ceremony for the graduates. And if you join YLT for 1 year, you'll be able to receive a medal and a certificate. And also you can also join for 6 months. This is YLT in America. They also met very high people. Through this training, you'll be able to meet very high position people, high people that you never expect to meet in life. You're able to talk to them, to meet them, to greet them face to face. And this is one example of YLT in America. This picture is in Taiwan. You can see from the picture, all the children, YLT members are all smiling, sharing each other, sharing their hearts, laughing together. It is a great picture, right? So through these activities that are carried out in this training, we are able to understand also little kids' hearts. We are able to relate to them. We are able to give them joy. We are able to play with them. And this another picture is a service project. Actually, in this picture, it's in Thailand. And these members are helping carrying out service projects. They're actually painting a school. They are helping our community. We reach out to communities in any way we can help as youth. And this also develops our heart of living for the sake of others. This picture is from the beautiful island of Fiji. This is where we got to be witnessed by these youth volunteers. And this is why we are here. So in overall, through these 5 basic programs that are conducted in YLT, in this training, we are able to overcome our limitations. And we are also able to go beyond our comfort zone. We sacrifice and live for the sake of others. We are able to live for the sake of others. We share true love. We are able to give love to others. And we develop relationship to brothers and sisters from different countries, to people that we met through this training. We are able to teach people. We are able to inspire young people that we met in this training. We are able to inspire our youth back in our countries. And also we are helping to transform others through our actions, through what we do in this training. We change people's lives. We help make a peaceful world. And in the center of all of this that we learn from this training, we are able to have a heart transformation, a heart of true love. We are able to become persons of true love. And of course, we give life to people. From the knowledge that we acquired from this training, we are able to inspire people. We are able to embrace them. Now, what is youth leadership training? Can you guess? Youth leadership training is training of heart. If you want a heart transformation, please join YLT. And from this training of heart, we are able to inherit universal character. By living with brothers and sisters, we are able to know their backgrounds, we are able to know their cultures, we are able to know their languages, we are able to learn their languages, and we also embrace the whole world. Just by loving your brothers and sisters in the training, you are able to embrace the whole world. And then, through joining YLT, prior to joining YLT, it is a very great opportunity for you to explore the world for a noble cause. If you travel through this YLT training, you're not only going for pleasure, you're not going only like a tourist, you're going for a noble cause. You're going to give life to people, to inspire them. And also it is a great opportunity to overcome racial differences and national differences through living together with brothers and sisters from different nations. I believe this is one of the problems that we are facing right now, right? We have so many discriminations between nations, between nationalities and races, right? And through this training, it helps me, it helps members, it helps individuals to overcome these racial and national differences. We are able to break barriers. We're able to love brothers and sisters despite the differences. And also it is a great opportunity to learn other languages, especially to develop our English speaking ability. Through this training, I was get to introduce to learning some basic Korean and Japanese. And that is one great thing I learned from this training. It is a great opportunity for me. And next one, it is a substantial change of national concept to worldwide concept through traveling to many countries. Through traveling, you'll be able to get a view or know the national concept to worldwide concept. And it is also a great opportunity to embrace and love other cultures that will eventually lead in loving the whole world. Just by through embracing and loving the other cultures of your brothers and sisters, you are able to love the whole world. Even without traveling to other countries, you are able to meet this kind of people from these different countries in this training, and you're able to love the world just by embracing and loving them, loving their culture. And also it is a great chance to become a global citizen and a global leader that can help in making a peaceful world. Through this training, you are able to know a Tuvaluan personality, a Fijian personality, a Filipino personality. In this case, you are able to become a global citizen. You are able to know, even without going to these countries, you already know about this country through the brother and sister that you already met in the training, right? You already become a global citizen. Even if you went to another country, you will be able, you already know what the people are like, right? Through this training. And this is what makes you a global citizen and a global leader that can help in making a peaceful world. And not only that, you are able to experience parental heart through having substantial spiritual children. This actually means the invitees, the people that we invite to join our seminars today, we will be the ones who will take care of you if you will be joining this training. We will be experiencing parental heart through inviting you. And it is also a great opportunity for each individual members. Now, as the people of one unified world, you must save all the people of the world. To do so, you must raise your next generation. You should form noble families. Noble families strive to raise up descendants who are better than themselves. You have to raise many sons and daughters of filial piety, men and women who are more outstanding, more trustworthy, and more loyal than yourself. Only then will there be hope for the future. If we are all united, If we are all living together, we are able to love each other despite the differences. We are able to raise up the next generation. We are able to raise up noble families. We are able to raise up all the descendants to become better than ourselves, right? We are able to raise up many sons and daughters of filial piety, men and women who are more outstanding, more trustworthy, and more loyal than ourselves. The result is we'll be able to create peace, and there will be a hope for the future, for the next generation, right? Are you still with me? When the world falls into a confusion and the people lose track of their center, heaven calls young people with a vision. Whenever young people who listen to heaven's guidance leave for cause and join forces, then the doors open to a great revolution in that era. We all know that this time we're all confused. There's so many confusions, but if we truly know our calling, if we truly know our purpose, why we're existing in this world, right? As you are the pillars of the future. We are the hope of the future. And if we unite together as brothers and sisters, despite the differences, we are able to open the doors to a great revolution and a new era. These are some of the activities that we carried out during quarantine. And during quarantine, we are not only just staying indoors, we are actually reaching out to frontliners here in the Philippines. We help to make face masks, we give snacks, we help them. We are able to show them our love. This is an action of true love, right? We're not just sitting inside the house, just enjoying the quarantine. We're actually reaching out to the frontliners who are helping us for the containment of this virus from spreading. And also, we are able to make posters for these frontliners during this quarantine. And that's all from me, and thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for joining with us this afternoon. And for those of you who are interested, for those of you who are inspired by this lecture, for those of you who wanted to join YLT, this is how you can join YLT through these requirements. And for more details, for more information, you can contact the following phone number and Facebook. You can also message our Facebook page and our website. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.